Hey, it's Michael Saul, also known as Tiny, and in this video I want to just make a few announcements. So let's get started. The first one is I'm getting a lot of questions about how am I as far as health-wise. So a few weeks ago I had walking pneumonia turned into a sinus infection. I wanted to take a ice pick, jam it in my cheek, and pull out the sinus, whatever it's called, sinus pocket. I don't know. Whatever it is, I wanted it out of my face. I went and saw somebody. They actually did a test, an MRI, CAT scan, one of them, and they said that I may have to even get the sinuses drilled. So I was pretty miserable for a while, but strong antibiotics and nasal flushes, thankfully a second opinion, and it finally went bye-bye. So I'm back to my old self. My thyroid's all screwed up now, but I'm getting that zapped hopefully in the next few weeks. I went and got all my tests done this week, so hopefully I'll get rid of the thyroid too. I'll be on Synthroid the rest of my life, but at least I'll be able to balance out this craziness. And my thyroid's been out of whack for about 12 years. So the next question is, where am I? What's up with the chat room status? Well, I closed the chat room 8 weeks now. And I had some personal issues, and then I got sick, so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to close it up for now. And I have a new home, and I want to talk about it. But before I talk about it, I want to talk about Tide Traders and me. First of all, I've known the Tide Traders guys for a long time now, and I'm a fan of Tide Traders. If you're a member, and I sent you there, gotten a lot of good feedback from your experience there. So if you're a member there, hey, keep at it. All right. I'm not talking bad about Tide Traders just because I'm not there anymore. I wasn't really working with them. They were just letting me kind of hang my hat there and call it a home. But I want to talk about Rick, because Rick is the big cheese over there, right? He's the head honcho. And I don't like Rick, okay? I love the man. I love Rick. This guy is a great guy, always treated me unbelievably, always opened his arms, said, come on in, run free classes, do what you got to do. And for his generosity, he was sued by the same moron that sued me. I was sued for $65 million, but he was sued for $5 million. His partner was sued for $5 million, and his company was sued for $5 million. So that's the thanks he gets for being nice to me, all right? Obviously, it doesn't matter. I could say those lawsuits didn't exactly pan out because they were groundless. But the point is, it's a lot of stress he took on for me. So I have no ill will towards the man. I love the man. I think he's a great guy. He was nothing but nice to me, and I have no problem with him. So anything you're hearing, any nonsensical rumor that's going around about how me and Rick had a falling out is absolute crap. Okay, I just thought it was time for me to go in a different direction, and that's what I did. So my new home is I'll be working with Hubert Centers. Now, if you don't know who Hubert Centers is basically a legend in the trader education arena. He's been trading for 20 years. He's been teaching traders for, I don't know, I'm going to guess 14, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, whatever it is. He's a pioneer in indicator development. He's a pioneer in putting together trading strategies and systems. And what I like about him best is that he's upfront and no BS, just like me. Doesn't sit there and claim he's right 99% of the time, and the 1% of the time he's wrong. It's not really that bad. He's not one of those guys. Okay, he loses. He understands that this is a business, so he loses trades, and he doesn't sit there and try to hide them or cover them up. All right, some of his strategies, you'll see him talk about them. He'll say, these only work 30 to 40% of the time. So people are like, oh my goodness, that's not better than 500. How can you make money? Well, then he goes on to tell you that his winners outsize his losers by multiples, by pretty good multiples. So he said it great the other day. He talked about how when he loses, he calls it a deposit, and when he wins, it's a withdrawal. And I like that analogy because you're not going to win every one, and he doesn't pretend to. And to me, that takes, a lot, because a lot of people are only talking about winners, tell you how they slept in the park and now they're a billionaire, and it's just not true. All right. So Hubert's a professional at this. He's a professional trader. He's a professional educator. And, I've decided to go and work with him. So his website is hubertcenters.com. You can go there and you can sign up for the free email. He has a premium service known as the Inner Circle program. I think it may even be called the Platinum Inner Circle, whatever it is, but it's the Inner Circle program. And there's a chat room, which I'm going to be in the majority of the time. There's a nightly video that he puts out that's for members only, that is worth the money he's charging alone. Okay, I'm going to also be adding a nightly video that's going to be for Inner Circle members. Excuse that. There's an information portal with education, with archived stuff. We're going to work on getting a forum going where you'll be able to ask questions, but it's really a lot of value here. Like I said, I think the videos alone are worth the value. He has a portfolio where he's calling stocks, he's calling futures, he's going to be calling currencies. I'm going to be adding options into the mix. So it's definitely a really great place to check out. Okay. Now, the current monthly investment for the Inner Circle is $97. And it's soon going to be $147. And this isn't one of those gimmicks like, oh, it's going up, you better get in now. But Hubert has backed what he said. I mean, when he started this Inner Circle, it was lower price. He said, I'm going to be raising it. And he did raise it. And he told me he's going to be raising it to $147. There's never a contract, so you don't have to commit for, 16 years and call 25 people in order to cancel, right? It's month to month. If you don't like it, you could cancel anytime. And Hubert allowed me to make a special offer for my list. So here's the offer. Rather than paying the $97, and if you pay the $97, you're locked into that, okay? But if you don't act and it's $147, then you're going to be paying $147. So the special deal is $79, which is saving $18 a month right now. And it's soon, if going to be a lot of money if you decide to wait and pay the $147. I mean, it's going to come out to, I got to do the math quick in my head, $68. Okay, yeah, I only work with numbers all the time. God forbid I can do the math on the fly. So anyway, it's $79 a month as long as you continue to stay a member, as long as you continue the membership. In my opinion, it is well worth checking out, not just because, oh, I'm there. So, if you like my emails, if you like the newsletter I've been doing, if you liked my commentary in the chat room, this is so much more. All right, I'm going to be in the chat room usually the chat room, I believe, opens at 8:30, and I start at 9:30, but there's commentary at 8:30, actually, because there's bond trading going on and some gold trading. They trade a lot up there. They trade bonds, they trade gold, they trade the YM, they trade, I'm, of course, throwing in the S&P, stocks, options, and even if you're not a day trader, all right, I mean, the investment is for everything. It's for the chat room, but it's also for the information portal and the membership, so you don't have to be a day trader to take advantage of it. So anyway, the room opens at 8:30, and then I come on at 9:30 to about 11:30, 11:45, and then I'm back at 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That's not every day because Hubert comes in also. So when he's in, I'm probably not going to be there, or maybe I'll just be hanging with him if he wants to bounce something off me. But otherwise, he's in the room, and he's only been opening the room, I believe, once or maybe twice max per week. But now it's going to Monday to Thursday, 9:30 to 11:30, and 2 to 4, and then it's going to go on Fridays morning only, 9:30 to 11:30. So there's no afternoon session on Friday. The special pricing offer at $79 a month is open for 2 weeks only, and it doesn't start right now. All right, but it will start Monday for 2 weeks only. You will be able to get the $79 a month locked in price. Your price will not go up. If you lock in at $79, that's what you pay as long as you remain a member. My start date is officially July 18th. Okay, I'm doing a free webinar July 16th, which is Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I've actually been in the chat. I ran the chat room today, Thursday. which is why I got this video out late. So that, but officially it's July 18th. The free webinar is July 16th at 8 p.m. It's going to be the 3 things that destroy most traders and how you can easily avoid them. I'll send out another link for that. And of course, the Sunday night discussion is back. That's going to be starting this week, July 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I have the link for you there. The link to go to is www.hubertcenters.com/Sunday, and you will come across a landing page, and from there you will be able, let me pull it up here. Let's see, Bank of America, my Facebook page. Okay, so it's Hubert. Okay, so here's the site. All right. Whoops. Are we good? Are we still recording? I think we're still recording. All right, so here's the site. All right, where is it? There we go. So here's the site right here, and you can go and sign up and get some emails. But then if you type in Sunday at the end, /Sunday, you'll be taken to this. There it is. And I talk to you about it, discuss the state of the market, discuss timing indicators, highlight key setups in stocks, futures, and currencies, and answer all your questions. It's 8 p.m. This class is expected to fill up. There's a limited amount of seats because it is a go-to webinar event. So you go there, you put your first name and your email in. You're going to get emails, confirmation, the link to use, all that stuff. But 8 p.m., I would come a couple minutes early. I would get on board a couple minutes early to make sure you have a spot, because once the spots are filled up, you're not going to be able to get in. It will be an hour. I'm going to lecture for 20 to 30 minutes and then take your questions. You can ask me whatever you want: stocks, futures, currencies, general market stuff. And I've been doing these for years. I've taken a break with them, but now I'm back full steam. So, check it out. Check out the Inner Circle. Oh, by the way, when I'm that Sunday night, I am going to be talking about the Inner Circle, and I am going to be promoting it as, where I'm going to be. But don't use that link to sign up, because I have a special link for you. If you use the link that I'm going to give out, or if you try to go here on the website and sign up, right? If you go to Inner Circle, you're going to pay the $97. Okay, if you go Inner Circle members, and then you go click here to sign up now, right? So here it is. It's $97. So if you want that discounted price of $79, you have to use the special link that I am going to get for you there's the market that I am going to get for you. Okay, so there's a link, hubertcenters.com/Sunday. Hope to see everybody there. It's a free presentation. Hope to see everybody on the Tuesday night webinar, because that's going to be a big one too. It's going to be a great one. And hope to see you in the Hubert Centers Inner Circle. And try it out. Let me know what you think. And I think you're going to be real happy with what is offered. A lot more than I was just offering in the chat room when I was just doing it before. All right, so I'll talk to everybody soon. Any questions, feel free to contact me at tiny@stockmarkettrendsx.com, stockmarkettrendsx.com, and I will write you back. All right, have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you Sunday night.